Hey guys, so this is pretty much day 2 of the conference today, and I just wanted to say, I haven't shown much footage of the conference because it's more like just, walking around. You talk to people, mostly people hang out in hallways and stand outside rooms waiting in line, and there's like a little seminar in a room. Usually it's dark. This conference, it's interesting, but I find it's more geared toward the working photographer, like portrait, weddings, stuff like that. There's not much stuff for a landscape photographer to check out. I am interested going for the trade show. I'm interested to kind of, meet some people. Definitely meeting people here has been really, really amazing. You talk to them, even though if they shoot different stuff, it's always interesting to kind of meet with people and just talk about what they do and just mingle. I'm sure you can meet also some professionals, some companies, maybe you can benefit from that. The best meetings, the best thing you can get out of this happens under dim lighting, and in a dark room, some guy talking for 3 hours. So definitely it's not from the outside, it looks kind of boring, but it is actually interesting. Alright, so I'm just gonna get out there and we'll see what happens. See you guys.
Hi, my name is David Sickma. I'm with Technicare Imaging from Edmonton, Alberta. We're a professional photography lab and we've been in business for about 30 years. We offer products from framed prints, metal prints, acrylic prints. Let me show you. So this here is Kodak metallic paper with the lamination over it, mounted on hardboard, Larson jewel framing, complete and ready to be hung on your wall. High gloss metal aluminum prints with aluminum framing. Acrylic printing with metallic face mounted. This is fantastic for landscape. If you have bright saturated colors that just absolutely pop when lit well. Metal prints with clear, so anything that's white, the metal texture shows up through, unlike the other one that has a white carrier base. This is good for kind of distressed look. Not for everything, definitely a unique look. Stacked metal, where we do one metal print on top of another one, so it just kind of lifts away from the wall. Once again, bright saturated colors just look fantastic with this product. Just absolutely pop. And as well, for people who don't like the high gloss look, we do offer a semi-matte finish. So it's just a little less reflection coming off it. And that, if the high gloss kind of bothers you too much, the semi-matte might be right for you. And then as well, the classic metallic canvas. If you're not a professional photographer, we also have Pix Portal for anybody, the public, pixportal.ca. Same high quality printing that we do for all the professionals, and open to the general public. And if you ever have questions, concerns about your images or printing or anything in general, just get in touch with us. Give us a call anytime, 1-800-897-1844.
So this is the GFX 50S from Fujifilm, our new medium format mirrorless camera with the gigantic sensor. It has 51.4 megapixels, 14 stops of dynamic range. It's a modular system, so you can remove the VF like this, put a tilt adapter in between. We have a grip also, tilting screen, also a touch screen, so you can move it and shoot like that. And Yeah, you have all your dials, Fujifilm style if you're used to shooting Fuji. It's basically like a bigger X-T2. And if you're coming from a DSLR standpoint, well, you can simply put everything to T and C, and then you can operate the camera just like you would with the dials in front and the back. So, yeah, that's it.
Hey guys, so day 2 and I just got back to the hotel room, and you know, I just went through a trade show. I went for a Joe McNally talk, and it was kind of interesting, even though it's not really about landscape photography. It was interesting to watch how he uses light, you know, and if in a way watching how light can, you know, react to people, it's kind of like, you know, when you're shooting landscapes and you're watching how light reacts to different elements like rocks, trees, stuff like that. So it's just interesting to kind of see a different aspect and kind of try to take something out of it that you can use in landscape photography. Definitely that's kind of cool. And also, like, I've been checking the weather forecast. I don't think it's gonna get any better tomorrow or the day after, so if it doesn't, I'm not gonna go out kind of shooting if it's gonna be raining and cloudy. I'm just, you know, I think this video is just gonna be like the conference, and I hope it's not boring for you guys. I'm trying to make this as entertaining as possible.
What's your name again?
You've had your coffee for sure. Our group this morning for the eye opener, I think, was, you know, we were quieter. Let's put it that way. We were quieter at 7 a.m. this morning. But welcome. I'm very honored by your presence. The fact that you would come out on a Sunday morning and talk about light. Good Lord, here we go. You know, time is the most precious gift you give anyone. So I'm going to try to make this a productive 3 hours that we're going to be together. Okay.
If I don't take any pictures this weekend, it's not really about that. You know, it's more about just making some connections and, you know, just try to make the best of it. I was hoping to go out and take pictures, but the weather doesn't really look like it's gonna cooperate. There's like rain scheduled for the next 2 days, so I might not get any picture here. I know I plan to go to Gatineau Park, which is only like an hour away. So if that doesn't happen, that's fine. If it does, it'll just add another element of photography to this whole weekend. Today's still kind of rainy and cloudy, but what better way to end this trip just to go to the National Gallery and check some photos.